Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Houston Texans and the Arizona Cardinals. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes for 32 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it at the 5. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Trey Benson, the touchdown! For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. As this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They go play action on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Finds a seam down the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish off their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Murray. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So that brings up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They give on second to Benson. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
He's dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set to go now from the 35. This set it down starts with an option right. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Tyler with a chance to run it here. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Quick throw right side. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete. David Njoku. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Escapes the defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Cardinals grab it. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead off the turnover. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw it. He'll put some air under it, deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel. It's just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First down now, ball at the 33. Now Murray on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Benson on 1st and 10. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd down, here's an option. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They'll toss it here to Benson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Houston calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals butt racing them to the halftime locker room. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Where that middle field open or close, like a single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Second and 3 now. Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Sticking to the air here. No better luck on the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Murray here on first down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On second and 10, it's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. Gets to space right side. And he's finally taken down at the 3. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Sign to look for Murray. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just a sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has it at the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running from the pistol with Benson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive, now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. And no, they faked it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get 2, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Absolutely fires this one right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds Njoku complete. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
And the Texans first down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They'll throw for it. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, and get him run.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray looking to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals trying to end this before the final quarter. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue piling onto this lead.
Texans 19.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Looking to throw here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Good coverage by Javarius Ward.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dialing up a receiver screen. Into the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
Texans 27. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now begin this drive with Benson. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play action now, Murray. Rolling out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Murray on 3rd down. Man downfield, and he finds London. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. We've set it down from the 37. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. They left him wide open. It's complete. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Texans 27.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. As this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got a man left. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They go play action on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Texans.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going to try and throw for it. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. So So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action now. Murray. Headed out right. Going deep down the near sideline. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
It's another into the hands of Harrison. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. The Cardinals out for the punt. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
They kick the running back in motion. They'll come out throwing. Almost getting close, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pass play now. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They're going play action. It's Murray. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals put up even more points in a win. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue adding on to that lead.
Texans 33.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48.
And the Texans, first down.
First down, play action. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. At the Cardinals, 38-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Caught along the 5. Oh, and they made a good run at it, but the fake fails as he goes out of bounds. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. Oh, the Texans are confident they have it, and they do! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Hey, shit. 1-1. 2-2.
Play action now, Murray. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. This is a heater going deep. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here. He throws a bullet to the center. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. It's Benson on the give.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7. It's cut by Harrison. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And that brings up 4th and long. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another carry for us. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Running for it, Mixon. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance.